Wednesday, I was just like, I don't want to go in that room.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, oh.
They didn't give you a laptop?
No. I mean, they literally what they did, because this was how spur of the moment it was. Like they literally just gave me the desk system that I had at my desk. Like we just took that, and I'm running an Ethernet cable to my modem.
Really?
Yeah.
Should have given you a laptop.
You know, it's just.
Could you get a laptop and run one off a laptop?
I probably could, but I don't know how good of an idea that would be.
Well, it's better than fucking having a heat stroke.
True. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to deny that, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, you know, fuck. I mean, like I said, it's brutal. It was brutal, but like, you know, I stayed like I drank 2 bottles of Gatorade a day up there. You know, staying hydrated. I wasn't like suffering.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to this week though, because we're gonna have we're house sitting Nancy's sister's dog again.
Man,
he's a big fucking moose. Like I'm hoping he's like, I don't know how you're sitting in this fucking heat. I'm going downstairs. You know.
Yeah.
Because the last time he was here, he stayed with me the entire time.
Yeah.
He'd be up in that office laying on my feet. You know.
Yeah.
Which at that time wasn't that big of a deal, but now I'd be like, come on, man, you're killing me here. You know?
Yeah.
It's too hot for this shit.
All right.
So I'm hoping he's like, you can suffer, motherfucker. I'm going downstairs.
All right.
You know?
It's fine.
Yeah.
So what else is going on?
That's about it, man. That was my week was sweating to the oldies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's jump into the show proper.
All right.
Continuing on the theme from last week, only because I'm fascinated by the phenomenon that it is. Hamilton on Disney Plus resulted in over 500,000 app downloads its first weekend.
Right.
That's now this isn't new subscriptions. This is just the download of the app, which means you may have been downloading it. You may have already subscribed to Disney Plus, but you're downloading it onto a new device or something along those lines. So it doesn't equal new subscriptions, but it does. Still app downloads is always a big number.
Yeah.
So it resulted in being downloaded 513,323 times around the world over the holiday weekend. 266,084 times in the United States.
Right.
So, and this can be directly attributed to, they said this was a monstrous jump in numbers, which obviously equated to the release of Hamilton on Disney Plus. So I find that fascinating, just because. I mean, first off, it's app downloads, not new subscriptions. So, like, what the fuck were you watching Disney Plus on before that you had to, like, re-download it to, like, watch Hamilton?
I don't know.
Like, were you, like, watching on your phone? You said, fuck it, I need to watch this on a TV now.
Right.
The Mandalorian, that's good enough for my phone. Hamilton, gotta be on my TV. Like, or was it a situation where, like, you're like, okay, here's my Disney password. I want you to download the app onto your TV and you can watch it. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of wonder if that's the situation too, where people are kind of doing that.
Might be.
Yeah, but either way, it just shows the phenomenon that is Hamilton. That it resulted in that many downloads of the app over a 3-day period. That's rather impressive.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
I think he pushed back his other movie too. His other. He did a Broadway play called In the Heights.
Yeah.
This is before Hamilton, I think.
Right. Yeah.
And so he did a movie, but I think they pushed that back.
Is that a movie, or is that like another? It's a movie.
It's
okay.
like a musical movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. So it's not on the stage.
Actual film production.
Yeah. Yes, I mean it's. I just wanted to point out because I'm fascinated by the phenomenon that this is. Like I don't get it, but it fascinates me, like just how monstrous this is.
Right. It's pretty big, dude.
It is. It's huge. Like I can't deny that. I'm not going to deny that. It's a huge deal.
Right.
That it trends on Twitter constantly.
Yeah.
I know Disney released, I think this weekend they released a second special about Hamilton. So I mean, it's a huge deal. Like I get that. I just don't think we've ever seen something quite like from a Broadway play standpoint, something like this huge. Like you heard about other plays, like I heard about Rent. And you heard about Phantom of the Opera and Cats, and but like most of the time I couldn't tell you what a major Broadway play is, but some of them like kind of enter the pop culture zeitgeist for whatever reason. But this didn't just enter it; it like exploded into it.
Right.
Like nothing I've ever seen before. And I don't know if that has to do with being in the age of social media, that it could do that, where these others kind of were a word of mouth situation. But like it's exploded like to a point like I don't get it, because it's a Broadway play. Unless you go to see it on Broadway, how could you enjoy this? Until now. But like like there are people who are like, oh, I've never seen the play, but I love Hamilton.
Right.
Like I downloaded the soundtrack; it's amazing. But you've never seen the play? No, I've never seen the play.
Well, a lot of people haven't seen the play.
Yeah. I understand that, but I mean, it's like one of those weird things where like, how can you say you love something if you've never seen it?
Because you love the music.
Yeah, I guess. But like it's like a weird thing. Like to me, like the music of a musical goes hand in hand with what you're seeing in the play. So I couldn't love one without seeing the other.
Right. No, I know.
You know what I mean? That's just me,
Yeah.
And so like I don't.
It's pretty far-reaching, though.
What's that?
I mean, if people can be in love with Hamilton without even seeing it.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean,
that's
the thing that's fascinating about it. That's part of the fascination to me of the phenomenon that this is like people are like, well, I've never seen it, but I've listened to the soundtrack, and the soundtrack blew me away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, like, it's to the point, like, it's funny. Like, all week, Stork kept trying to get me to watch it.
Yeah.
He listened to the show, and he's like, why won't you watch this? I'm like, that's not my cup of tea, whatever, I don't care. And like, he's like, I'll watch Valerian, and I'll watch Alita if you'll watch Hamilton. I'm not going to do that. Like, you're not going to provoke me into watching something I don't want to watch.
Yeah.
I know you recommended it, and but like I'm just not going to do it because it's not something I'm going to. I know it's something I'm not going to enjoy.
Okay.
But like it was just funny because like then like he went on History of Bad Ideas, and they were talking about it, and like they were all like, well, Sean needs to watch it because then Jace Brigger and Stork would do a simultaneous like watch with commentary of Valerian, and I'm just like, nah, this isn't worth it. It's not worth my time. And why would I make you watch a movie you don't want to watch anyway?
Yeah, it's 2 hours though.
I don't care.
This isn't like I I'm not saying that you should or you shouldn't. I'm just saying it's 2 hours. You watched worse.
And enjoyed it, though. For the most. Well,
come on now.
Okay, I mean,
I've seen some real shit that you wasted your time on 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like Babylon AD, but I blame that on Nancy. You know, in the name of the king, that was my own fault. That was 3. That was 3 hours of my life I'll never get back.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah, but you watch it because it's a Batman movie, though. Like, that's the draw. Like, I can at least say that. Like, you know, I was drawn in because it's a Batman movie. Unfortunately, it was a really shitty Batman movie.
Yeah.
You know, Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. Same thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I mean, you're right. I've watched plenty of shit in my life.
Right.
Much of it I didn't enjoy. Much of it I did. You know, but hey, if they put on the stage play of Hamilton in my backyard, I'd pull down the shade and call the police. You know, so. I found that interesting. I'm fascinated by the phenomenon that it is Hamilton, and that's that.
Cool.
So, in other news, I spent my day today binge watching The Last Dance.
Okay.
One of the greatest sports documentaries that's ever been made. I think we can both agree with that.
Right.
Well, HBO has announced that they are doing a 2-part documentary on Tiger Woods.
2?
It's a 2-part, but I mean, that's going to be like 4 hours probably. 3 to 4 hours. You know, commercial free.
Yeah.
And I mean, and Tiger's like, you know, he's the Michael Jordan of golf.
Right.
You know, I guess my first question to you is going to be: is this something that would interest you? Like, I don't know if you were ever a Tiger guy or not.
Yeah. I mean, I would watch highlights just for Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
I never was never really into golf.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I watch the big dogs like, you know, Norman and Blair and Tiger and Mickelson. You know what I mean? Like, I know the names. I've watched enough golf. I understand the game. Not my thing.
I would actually, if Tiger was in contention, I would watch golf on Sundays.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because I liked watching Tiger Woods play.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to profess to be a major golf fan. Like, if Tiger wasn't in contention or it was like a tournament he wasn't playing in, I'd pay no mind to it. But like if it was like, especially like a major and Tiger was in contention, you know, I'm right there.
Yeah.
You know, and that was riveting television because like it was amazing to watch people wilt under the pressure of playing Tiger Woods.
Right.
You know, like golf is a game where like you don't play your opponent, you're playing the course. Right. But people would just like, they would be like 2 shots back at Tiger that have an opportunity to catch him, and they just couldn't do it because he's Tiger Woods. Yeah. It was Sunday and he was wearing red, you know.
Yeah.
And you just couldn't handle that pressure, and it was like always fascinating to watch. So this documentary intrigues me a great deal because there's 2 different Tiger Woods. You know, there's Tiger, and then there's post I like to fuck a lot Tiger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to